Hey everyone! So tonight, finally, he came in early. He was supposed to come in on Thursday, and of course, he comes in about a day or so after I do the overview. But anyway, here's War Machine from the Hulk Wave. You can see the front of the figure. He does not come with any Build-A-Figure piece. He has a nice drawing on the side here. Shows the rest of the figures in a way. A little brief bio about War Machine. But please watch the whole video. At the end, I have a good comparison of 4 other War Machines that I have in my collection. Alright, so first off, we'll start off with some of the accessories. He comes with 3 weapons, which is really cool. They all just kind of plug onto them. These are one of the arm cannons here, which is really cool. It's got a little hole in the front here. We're going to try out some of those Iron Man effects, which I do not have with me, but I'm using the Doombot effect. So it's going to be pink. But anyway, it comes with 2 of those. He has peg in the bottom of his arms. And then he does have a shoulder cannon here. They all have nice little rivets on there. The shoulder cannon does not have a peg hole to put an effect in there, but it does have the red paint in there to give it that blaster look. We'll go ahead and put them together here. So I just want to show you guys. He just has a little ball that just kind of plugs in. It doesn't really have a joint or really much play except to go side to side. And on the bottom of each arm, he has the peg holes there. So you just kind of slide those on in like that. And like that, and then we'll go ahead and see if this effect plugs in well. Yeah, so you can get, clearly I'm not going to use pink, but the orange and the yellows, they all look really cool in there, and I probably will actually end up putting those in, but they fit in nice and snug too, which is awesome. So it's great that Hasbro, I will give them props. I like that they did that, thinking ahead that knowing that we have a ton of those Iron Man effects now, which is really cool. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into the details here of War Machine. I think he actually looks really cool. He's very bulky and huge and just solid. He's a solid, heavy figure, which is awesome. I really like the whole sculpt of his helmet. It looks more brutal. I like the red around the eyes with the white, and I like all the sculpting along the front of the silver mask here. And it's kind of more of a gunmetal. It's not like a shiny silver. It's kind of like a darker kind of gunmetal look. And then it's just more of a flat gray, almost like a light black over the rest. I think that looks really cool. It's got the number there on the side, which is painted on really clean. It's got the red arc reactor right there with the white in the middle. Nice little red and silvers on the side. I like this logo here. I think it turned out very clean with the stars and stripes. Very nice. On the other shoulder, it's pretty blank. And come right on the back, you can see more sculpted detail. I just really overall like the armory of this one. I think it looks really cool. Got like these little silver fans here. Coming down the arms here, you can see more of that silver along with the hand, going to back into the black with the hands. One hand's a fist, the other hand's more of a gripping, open hand. And then coming down along the stomach here, you can see more, it's just more of that gray with the silver. And even though the silver is not completely on well on the legs here, it almost looks like battle damage to me. I don't know why, but that just kind of doesn't bother me as much compared to other ones. But it's just a really beefy looking figure. I like how the knees kind of come together here and it closes off those gaps. That's one thing I'll say too, is these knee joints are super solid on this one. It's just, they're really, stiff. The ankle rocker is pretty much made useless here with the sculpt, but it looks really cool. Alright guys, so we'll go ahead and go over the articulation. So his head looks left to right. We're going to move this gun out of the way. Left and right. Up, not crazy amounts. Looks down, looks good. He's got ball joints in the shoulders, moves forward and back. And the armor on the front here is very pliable, which is nice. You can move his arms out. Might get a little deformed looking, but just push it back. Got upper bicep swivel. Single joint in the elbow, but it bends pretty far, and also has a rotation at the elbow. So you got 2 actual joints right here, which is pretty cool. Got full motion in the wrist here, moves down and up and side to side. You can see like a little repulsor blast in there. It's not painted though. And you can arch back, not so much, but you can kind of slide forward a little bit, but he rotates. It's got that ball joint, but these huge vents here on the back definitely hinder that. Kicks up nice and far. Spreads actually really far for an armored figure. Anyway, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Like I said, it's got that nice, it's very firm. No boot swivel, ankles move down a little bit, up not so much, a little bit though. And the ankle rocker is there. It's just super hindered. And Peggle's on his feet, which is also something you can do at a flight stand. It can hold his weight. You can peg those in, make him look like he's flying. All right, I'll show you guys how tall War Machine is. All right, so War Machine stands at a little under 7 inches tall. That's pretty cool. So first off, we'll bring in the Hasbro 2-pack that came with Falcon from Civil War. So you can kind of get a size comparison. And here is also the, or not so, yeah, it is the 2-pack from Civil War with the Disco Iron Man. And here's Target. And here's the Walmart exclusive War Machine from Iron Man 2, which is, I thought this was such a cool, I still think it's a cool looking movie. War Machine, both those are actually really cool. And here is the Toy Biz Galactus Wave War Machine, which is still a really cool figure to me. It looks outdated, but I just like the way he looks, and he came with so many cool effects. I don't know if you guys have seen other reviews on him. I have all the accessories. Comes with blast effects on his cannon here. He comes with a plug-in that actually looks like the missiles are firing out. Comes with a flight stand, plugs into his butt, but it gets him propelled up. And he has repulsor blast and different flames coming out the bottom of his boots. It's just a sick War Machine. Can't say enough about the accessories. And here's the one of the weaker War Machines that we've gotten in the past from Hasbro. But I didn't bring the Iron Patriot down from Iron Man 2. I didn't see the real reason since it's not in the color scheme, but I do have him also. If you guys would like to see him, leave a comment. I'll post pictures on my Instagram at David B's Action Figure Reviews. Anyway, so here's a pretty cool comparison. You got 4 other War Machines. I think it's gonna fall. He actually came with a decent amount of accessories too. I actually really like that. He came with a bunch of different hands and stuff like that. But man, he's a lot bigger than the others. You know, you can get a good size comparison. Next, I always felt like the Walmart exclusive one was pretty short. But I'm just gonna slowly knock them on down so you can see the height comparisons. And here we go. Just so you can see the Civil War and Toy Machine. Or Toy Biz, Toy Machine. Funny. Anyway, hope you guys liked my review on the Hulk Wave War Machine. I definitely think he's worth picking up. I picked him up for 12 bucks shipped off Amazon. He's still like $11.50 something. Well worth it. Solid figure, especially if you like War Machine. You don't have a really, you know, there's not so many amazing, great ones out there. So if you're looking for one, I think this was a pretty good find, and especially with those effects being able to plug into them. I think that looks great. But yep, enough for me talking, and I hope you guys liked this review. Again, give me a follow on Instagram at David B's Action Figure Reviews, and my link will be in the description. And then I'll talk to you guys later. I think up next I'm going to be doing the Juggernaut and Colossus 2-pack because I have a good amount of comparisons for those ones too. Take care.